Like, I don't think most of you guys realize that you're gonna fucking die soon. Once I feel better, once I'm not sick, then we can fucking work out. Dude, you're never gonna get perfect, because then once that thing happens, then there's gonna be another once this thing's right. And then you're basically pushing down the road the fact that you should get in shape, you should make money. How many fucking people are around losers that have those once I statements? If you were to ask me, like, why is saying once I fix this part of my life, then I can do this? Like, what's wrong with that mentality? Is the time to action. Like, I don't think most of you guys realize that you're gonna fucking die soon. Like, I'm adding the word soon. I don't even care if you're 20, bro. Most males live to the age of 75, okay? And then on top of it, if you were to ask yourself, when's the halfway point for most American men? Somewhere between 30 and 32 is your halfway point. Now, if you take that a step deeper, there's true statement in the speed of time. As you get older, the first 10 years of your life, 1 year is a 10th of your entire existence on this planet. So everything feels very slow. But the longer that you live, 1 year becomes like 0.001% of your life. Speed now starts to activate a little bit more, and you start to feel like 1 year could fly by pretty quick. 1 month could fly by instantly. 1 week could fly by like in a heartbeat. So if you were to adjust for the speed of time as well, 21 becomes the halfway point for your life. And most of you guys watching this are probably fucking 18 years old. You're about to hit halfway in your life. I'm at the halfway point. So to circle it all the way back, if we're talking about speed of action, you're like, once I fix this in my life, then I can do this. And once I fix that and do this, then I can do that. You've already fucking lost. If any minor inconvenience occurs in your life that prevents you from fucking functioning, moving your arms, moving your eyes, moving like your main sensory parts, you're fucked. Like, yes, you can still operate, you can still get stuff done, and there's people that are successful like Stephen Hawking that basically have no mobility in any part of their body. But if you are a living, breathing American person in the middle class, and you have aspirations to do anything other than fucking sit on your room and jerk off, play Fortnite, then fucking do it, bro. There's no once I figure this out, then I can do this. You know, getting out to fucking Arizona. Okay, this is how it happened. I had a trip planned to go to Europe. Then he cancels spontaneously a couple of weeks before we're supposed to leave for Europe. The first thought in my brain is like, okay, I need to get the fuck out of New York. I need to go do something else. So I instantly go through my contact list one by one, and I find every single person that has something going on with their life, has a business that makes more money than me, lives in a cool area, is going to Bali, whatever it is. I'm DMing all of them. I said, hey, look, I was about to go to Europe. What's the next move? Everybody that I know in my life that has any relevance to success and any desire to succeed, getting around the most driven people in my contact list. By the end of that day, I had already sorted in my brain that moving to Arizona was a likely possibility because Parker and River, two of my top students in my program, both moved out to Arizona, and they also moved out spontaneously. By the end of the day, I already knew that I was going to come out to Arizona. The main question was, where was I going to live and how much was it going to cost? I had about 8-10 grand saved in the bank account. I had about 2 weeks before I was going to fucking pack everything in the car and go. So even the people in my town that I was hanging around, I was like, can we fucking go? Can we leave? And all of them said, yeah, we can leave once I graduate college. We can leave once I get a raise at my job. We can leave once I turn 25. And it's just these once I fucking statements over and over and over again. 2 weeks later, I got in my fucking Prius that barely fucking works, loaded everything that I owned inside of this fucking car in 2 boxes, grabbed one of my friends from Alex Bay, spontaneous motherfucker, told him, hey, look, it's gonna cost you a couple $100. Get in the car with me. We'll travel across the country. He got in the fucking car with me. We spent the next 18 days on the fucking road going and trying to figure out where to sleep and stay. We were staying in a hotels, friends, but every single night we were constantly just going and going and going. And then I arrived in Arizona. Still, I don't have a house. I don't have an apartment. I don't know a single fucking person here other than River and Parker who just moved here and also don't know anybody. Like, it's speed, folks. There are other people that have already been alive longer than you have that you're competing with. If you were to ask, why do you have to move so fast? And I tell you that you're gonna die, and then you're like, well, I don't fucking fall for that. That doesn't resonate with me. I think I'm gonna survive forever and I'm a superhero. Then what I would tell you is that there's people that live on this fucking planet who have been alive longer than you, have way more success than you, and that if you're not fucking running after them at 1,000,000 miles an hour and holding them as the standard, on top of speed comes this component of leverage. The more quickly that you act and the more quickly that outputs start happening, like results start occurring in your life, you can set up systems, teams, duplicating yourself, use the money that you have to buy employees and to buy back your time to the point now where when 1 hour of the day passes, you make fucking 10 grand. When you have to go out and work, you have to work for 3 months of your life at a fucking stupid dead-end job to make the same amount of money. It's because you don't have any leverage on the activities that you're doing, and there's no speed in which you act. So if this conversation does a single thing for you, I would say wholeheartedly, number one, you gotta fucking move quicker. And then you're like, well, okay, I got that. I'm starting to get a little pumped up. I realize that I'm gonna die. I realize that there's other people that I'm competing with. I realize that I probably should do something with my life. Then what's the next step? You have to figure out what to do. what to act quick on, how to actually go ahead and do that. What are the moves that you're going to be making day in and day out that are going to allow you to get to the next phase? And that's where I say start a business, because a business is the only thing that I know that I've ever seen in my life. And if there's something better, I would try it, where you can actually control how much money you make in your lifestyle. You have direct control over. If I call 100 business owners right now and show them that they have a bad website, which is the service that I provide, then they will pay me for that. I control the income that comes into my pocket rather than waiting for an employer to hand you a check. To loop it all the way back to the start, you got to act quick. And then realize that you're going to die really quick and really fast, and that you have endless opportunities, dude. I know you guys don't know me, but I just chose to act fast on things that fucking matter. And I chose to believe that my life is calling for more than what I currently have. And I chose to believe that there's people that have what I want. If I fucking act quick enough and I get shit done, then I can become a certain person that can talk to these guys and compete against them. Like, it's all in your control. And if you're sitting here watching this video and you're still thinking, well, Alex, what he's saying is true and it works for some people, but I don't think it's going to work for me. And as soon as I, sort out this thing with my mom and my dad, then I'll actually start acting. Then you've already lost, bro. And at that point, I'd say just give up. Just be fucking poor and stay broke.